What is up, DW Nation? It's your boy once again, Asante Grundy from the Disciples of Wrestling, coming to you guys with another Smackdown Recap. We have a new champ. This is the aftermath of WrestleMania. We have a new champion, and there was a tag team match, title match that occurred last night. So I'm here to break it down for you guys. So you guys know the drill. So, how Friday Night SmackDown started off last night. It was Roman Reigns, the tribal chief. Acknowledge him, y'all. And he was just making his claim like why he's the best talent in the world, pretty much. All he was saying is that I've beaten Hall of Famers. No one is on my level right now, which he's not wrong. He's a top 3 wrestler in all brands. He might just be the best wrestler in the world. But anyways, yeah, he's making his case why he's the best right now. But then Cesaro comes out and then they start to have a stare down. So could I see a potential feud brewing? We'll see. So for our first match of the night, we have Otis versus Rey Mysterio. And this was a pretty good match. It was a nice little back and forth match. But Otis is the one who winds up taking an L. And how it happened is that Rey Mysterio, he used his famous 619 finisher on him. But how he beat him, he used Otis' weight against him. And he gets the roll-up win. And that's just nothing but ring IQ from Rey Mysterio as he gets the W. So this was a big win for Rey Mysterio. So we're going to see how Otis rebounds from this. So in an interview with Paul Heyman, he pretty much gives Cesaro a little bit of praise, calling him a worthy opponent, but he really says that he's not enough to beat Roman Reigns. So what Paul Heyman decides to do, he makes it official. He makes it Cesaro will face off against Jey Uso. Yes, I said Jey Uso because I guess Cesaro has to earn his way to get to Roman. So beating a guy like Jey Uso definitely will be pleading his case to face off against Roman Reigns. So we'll see how this all transpires. So next we have Sami Zayn, and he's pretty much making up excuses on why and how he lost at WrestleMania. And what he does again, he calls out Kevin Owens again, and he says he wants revenge on him. And I don't know what Sami Zayn is doing here, but if I was him, I would just give up because you're not beating a guy like Kevin Owens. So, yeah, this is not a good move on Sami's part. So, next match, we have Sami Zayn versus KO. And it starts off with KO just dominating Sami in the beginning of the match. But then Sami Zayn, he catches some momentum and he starts to put in some work on KO. But then after the commercial break, Kevin Owens gains back all the momentum he lost and he pretty much just beats the brakes off of Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn loses by countout. But after the match was over, Sami Zayn, he just gets annihilated by Kevin Owens as Kevin Owens just hits a stunner on him and stands tall. And yeah, I told y'all, Sami does not want the smoke from KO. When is he gonna learn? So next we have the Street Profits victory party for Bianca Belair. Now, for those who don't know, Montez Ford and Bianca Belair have a real-life relationship outside of wrestling. So, yeah, they're actually a couple. So, pretty much Street Profits planned all this for Bianca Belair. And Bianca, when she goes up to talk, she pretty much gives an inspirational message saying, if you can dream it, you can do it. To all you little girls out there, you can do it. And just, so inspirational. I like it, Bianca. But yeah, she was just recapping what happened at WrestleMania, saying like she wasn't, like she wanted Sasha Banks and she couldn't share the ring with anybody else. She just wanted Sasha Banks to face off against. And she gives her all the credit to Sasha too for pretty much driving Bianca and helping her get better. So yeah, we have our new champion, Bianca Belair, like I predicted. So we'll see how long her title reign is. So, for our next match, we have the Tag Team Championship. We have Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler versus the Street Profits. Now, the Street Profits dominated this whole match, but one little mistake costed them. So, what happened was Dolph Ziggler, he tags Bobby Roode to tag himself in. So, Montez, his focus is on Bobby Roode, thinking that he's still in. But Dolph Ziggler, he comes from behind and delivers a zigzag to Montez Ford to get the win. So, had Montez pretty much paid attention, him and Angelo would have won this match. But this was a great comeback by Dolph and Bobby because they was getting the work. Montez, he was an animal out there. He almost wrestled a perfect match, but that small little mistake costed him. So next, we have another tag team match. We have Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Tamina and Natalya. Now, this was a pretty decent match, but it was actually Tamina and Natalya who came up with the W. Pretty much, Natalya gets Shayna on a roll-up and gets the win after pretty much Shayna gets pushed, almost gets pushed into Nia Jax, but she stopped herself, and Natalya was able to get the roll up from that. So that's just great IQ from Natalya, and yeah, they just rebounded themselves after losing at WrestleMania. So, we'll see where they go from here. So, with our final match of the night, we have main event Jey Uso versus Cesaro. And pretty much this was a really good match. But what happens is that Cesaro, as he has the swing on Jey Uso, Seth Rollins appears and he attacks Cesaro. Now, for those who don't know, Seth Rollins did lose at WrestleMania to Cesaro, so obviously Seth is pissed. So he tries to get revenge. He's trying to get revenge on Cesaro, and I do not blame the man. But yeah, pretty much that match ends in a draw, and Cesaro and Seth have a little stare off as this is a new rivalry potentially brewing. So we'll see where it goes from here. But I'm excited for this one because these are two great wrestlers who will leave it all out on the ring. And they did that at WrestleMania. So that concludes this recap of Smackdown. I'm Asante Grundy from the Disciples of Wrestling. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. And just keep tagging along with us. It's going to be a fun ride. I enjoy doing this, so hope you guys are enjoying the content we're providing for you guys. Love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you soon.